Hello everyone, thank you for watching. Happy New Year, welcome to 2020. Today is a short toy review. Sadly, it's a bit of a rubbish one. It wasn't a good toy, so I suppose this is like more of a warning. What not to do when you want to buy a giant beanbag. I will fill you in on what happened. I'll put the link to it down below, but I have a feeling nobody's going to want to buy one once I've shown you ours and what happened to it. But anyway, I'll just drop the photos of our beanbag once we've unboxed it here so as you can have a little look. So that is a product bought from Amazon. It is a extra large giant beanbag, chocolate brown, indoor and outdoor, huge XXXL beanbag, massive 100 by 140 centimetres, great for the garden, and it's sold by Home and Garden Products. Now, it was a bit of an impulse buy right before Christmas. I was on Facebook and one of the other autism pages, I forget which one, or I'll tell you which one it was, had put on this list of present ideas for kids with autism. Was brilliant. So I had a little look through it, and that a giant beanbag just sounded like a bit of Toby to me. I thought, oh, yeah, absolutely love that. That sounds perfect. So where can I get one of them from now? It was must have been about the 22nd of December. I thought, where can I get one of them from now? This fast. And I am a self-confessed Amazon Prime addict. So I just thought, the Amazon are bound to have one. I'll go on there and order one. Job done, that'll be a great present. So it was $37.95 and I ordered it, and I didn't read the reviews, and I didn't check if I was buying the product from Amazon, and I know that you should, but I didn't. So anyway, to cut a long story short, the beanbag came, and in fact it was absolutely enormous. Looked brilliant, looked perfect for Toby. I thought, yeah, great, he's going to love that. So put it out his presents on Christmas Day, put it in his bedroom overnight, went in the next morning, and there was polystyrene everywhere. It was an hour's job to hoover it all up. There was a big hole in it, which I'd not spotted when I'd gotten it out. I did notice that there was some polystyrene balls sort of like dropping from it, but I kind of just assumed, because you're like rushing and stuff on Christmas Eve, aren't you, to get all this stuff out and whatever. I heaved them up, and I just thought, oh, it'll just be what's like loose in the box. It'll be nothing to worry about. And I looked all around the edge of the beanbag and I couldn't see a split in it. So I thought, no, it must just be one of those like random things. Thought nothing more of it. Half of the beanbag had come out onto Toby's bedroom floor the next morning, and it's a big beanbag as well. 3 Hoover bags it took to suck up all the polystyrene balls, because they stay puffy, don't they? So I was not impressed. And to be honest, I just wanted a replacement really, because he did actually really like it. So I just sent the seller a message. I thought, I bought from third-party sellers on Amazon before and it's not been a good experience, but I just thought this one, it'll be fine. So I sent them a message just explaining that the product was faulty, that I was happy to return it, but it was enormous, so they'd need to pay the return postage, and I would like a replacement for it. And that was on Christmas Day, and I got a couple of messages back from Home and Garden Products just saying, we're out of the office until the 2nd of January, could you please send us a photo of the problem? Now, on Amazon messages, you actually can't attach a photo. So I messaged them back and asked them for a email address to send a photo to, because I had taken photos of the problem. Now, the product is actually made apparently by Maxi Bean. Never heard of them before. That must just be the brand of it. And then Home and Garden Products are the seller they're like a third-party seller that just lists their stuff on Amazon, and really you're buying it off them. The reviews, there's 37 star ratings on it. The reviews I didn't read and should have. One's a 3-star review. It says, huge, comfy, arrived quickly, loads of fun for little one, but unfortunately smelly. I removed the beads and the smell was gone. Perfect patios or garden, do not recommend for indoor use. Now, ours didn't smell. I will give them that. It just didn't smell of anything. So there's another 5-star review there saying that they absolutely love it. And then as you go down, there's just one after another saying, not good quality, comfortable, but having had it less than a month, it's losing balls, not good quality at all. And that person has put a photo on of it, like the seam like splitting. Another one's put terrible quality. After a couple of times seated these bean bags in my very lightweight daughters, we finding tiny polystyrene balls around their bedrooms and the house. On inspection, we realised that they had split in a couple of places, so that was the end of those. Very expensive for such a poor quality product. Another one says it smells really bad. I'm glad mine didn't smell. And then somebody's put, very disappointed with the product and seller, item not fit for purpose, unable to return as postage was almost as much as item, bought two, so not cheap, postage should have been free for return, don't buy. And there's a few more reviews on there that are saying it's good. A couple of foreign ones that I can't translate, sadly. But it's obviously a bit of a theme with the products. It's a shame, really, because it does seem like a really, really good idea. If your child's got autism or any sensory difficulties, it seems like a brilliant idea. It's really not. And I've had very much the same problem. To cut a very long story very short, I've been messaging the seller over and over again. They're just being really difficult, and basically they don't want to have it back. That's pretty much it. They want to keep my money and run, because if they send me a replacement, I think the same thing's going to happen, isn't it? I think they must have had a fair few complaints over the same thing. And of course as well, what I should have thought of, particularly as it's a third-party seller, Amazon. The thing is, when I buy from Amazon, I do tend to buy with confidence, because Amazon are very, very good like that. They will, if something's faulty, they'll always have it back off you. They'll always send you a replacement or give you a refund. And they always pay for the return if it's a faulty item, so it doesn't really matter. And that's something that I do really love about Amazon, but I can be very impulsive. And unfortunately, I didn't check. I should have done. I didn't buy it off Amazon as I thought I was doing at the time. Every time I've bought anything from Amazon, I've always swore to God I'll never buy from a third-party seller on there again, because I always have the same problem. It's always something dodgy. They're always dodgy sellers who don't want to help you and don't want to have... I mean, I wouldn't want to have the stuff back if I'd sold 10 of them at 40 quid each and they'd all split. I don't think I'd want to pay my 400 quid back in January either, to be honest. But basically, I might as well have just put £40 in the bin. Because at the moment, it's not looking good. I will, of course, I have contacted Amazon about it. And Amazon do keep contacting the seller about it. So they're sort of doing all you can really expect them to do, because it is... They didn't sell it me at the... Oh, well, I suppose you could look at it either way, couldn't you? See, the way I see that really is that I bought it on Amazon, so Amazon are responsible for sorting it out. But the way Amazon see it isn't that, unfortunately. It's that if you buy from a third-party seller, it's your problem. So we'll just wait and see. I will, of course, I'll write an update underneath when, if anybody else ever gets back to me. The Amazon customer service team on just like chat, they did say that they'd escalate it to buyer protection department for me if I couldn't get any joy out of the seller. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when it gets... I will escalate it to them, we'll see. Because I've got a bit of a bee in my bonnet about it now, to be honest with you, because I just feel like they've nicked 40 quid off me. I feel like when I went back and read the reviews, which, yes, I know I should have done before I bought it, I'm well aware of that. But when I went back and read the reviews afterwards, I did think to myself, what an idiot buying this. Because so many people had written underneath it already that it was rubbish. And that it's split and they've got holes in it. But then I also think that's like a bit of a... To me, that's like that makes me even more angry about it, because they obviously know they're selling faulty stuff. There's so many people complaining about it and saying that it's not right. And of course, there's this huge issue as well where it's such a big item, it costs a lot of money to send back. It cost me as much as I paid for it, most likely, or not far off, to send it back. So it's really, and it's massive. So by the time I've wrapped it all up and everything, it's just like, it was like a fool's purchase, basically. Don't buy it. Anyway, as I say, well, if I get anything else, if anything else happens, or if I get a refund, or if they pick it up, or if it just turns into nothing, which I think is the most likely scenario at the moment, and I end up having just wasted my money and might as well have just chucked it in the bin, I'll update underneath and let you know when I get any more joy out of it. But sadly, this is a product review that I'm not raving over. It's like a big thumbs down from us, and it's a shame because Toby did love it. I'll buy him another one. Read the reviews, check who I'm buying it off, that kind of thing. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you've had any similar experiences or anything underneath, or do you know what, if you've had one and it's been decent quality, I'm not expecting it to last forever. Toby gives things a good old bashing and testing and a run for their money, so you know, I'm not expecting it to last forever, but longer than 24 hours would be great. So if any of you have got one and it's got good quality, let me know, tag it underneath for me so as I can buy that instead. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you've all had a brilliant start to your new year, and hopefully some more positive toy reviews coming up from Toby's Christmas presents. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.